Hi everybody. So on Wednesdays, as part of our V53 Daily, we're going to start doing something a little bit different. And members of our worship team at church and our worship community are going to be sharing with you some of their reflections, some songs that are really speaking to them right now, some recommendations of things you can be reading or listening to help engage with God in this time and to help us all to worship wherever we are. And when we talk about worship in church, often we can mean singing and expressing our love and our adoration to God, but also it means a whole life lived for Him and focused on Him. Um, and while it's so much more than music, I find that music is such an important and valuable connection point, particularly in my life between me and God. So I just wanted to kick things off by sharing three albums that are really, um, yeah, helping me right now to focus my mind on God and helping me to find joy and peace and comfort in a really weird time. So the first album is called River House. It's by a singer-songwriter called Taylor Leonhardt. Um, yeah, and it reminds me of a phrase Jesus uses about himself. He says, "I am gentle and humble in heart," and that really stands out to me in this album. It's very warm and encouraging and comforting, and so I just love to have it on in the background as I'm working or doing other things. It's a really lovely reminder of Jesus. The second one is an album that just came out last week by a songwriter called John Guerra, and it's called Keeper of Days. And it's really, really interesting album musically, so I love it for that reason. But also, he's written it to be devotional music, so music to connect us to God in our quiet times, in our prayer times. Yeah, and it's just so full of truth and full of interesting questions and interesting ideas. And I really recommend it. I'm loving it at the moment. My third album that I want to recommend is something totally different. And this is my like headphones in, dance around the kitchen, full of joy album. And it's called Zeal by the band King's Kaleidoscope. Yeah, and it is an album just kind of bursting and overflowing with joy and truth and excitement about God. And yeah, musically, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm sure some of you will absolutely love it. And yeah, if you want to dance around the kitchen like a foolish person, then it's a great call. Yeah, we'd love to know what albums and what songs are helping you connect right now, what is really speaking to you, what is helping you to focus your mind and to live your life as worship to God. So let us know in the comments, and we'll be back with you next Wednesday for more worship insights and thoughts and recommendations. But do check in with V53 Daily every day this week, and I hope you're well.